Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video will be a little bit exciting because I haven't done this like ever. So let's just talk about the elephant in the room, which is my hair. So I decided to go lighter for the summer. I have been debating to do this for so long. If you ask my husband, I have been talking about this for like months and months, even like since last year. And I was very scared to do it because my hair was so dark, and to go this light, it needs so much treatment and so much bleaching. Before I decided to do this, I really look at the state of my hair and how healthy it is, if it is okay to do that much of a bleaching process. So initially I went to the salon to have it done. Hey guys, so please excuse my very pale face today. I'm on my way to a hairdresser. I'm very nervous. I'm gonna have my hair dyed very light, whatever it is right now. I'm not sure if they could do it like at one sitting. I might have to do a couple of treatments, but that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm so nervous. I haven't been to a salon in over, I would say, because I was still like back home in the Philippines, and I've been here in Canada for almost over 5 years at least. So it's over 5 years I haven't gone to a salon to have my hair done, and I'm gonna do it today. I was gonna do it myself, and I said, you know what, I'll do it professionally and hope that they'll do it right. This is my sister's hairdresser that we're gonna go to today, and I know him from way back when I was working with somebody, and we used to take my client to him for such a long time, and he does a good job. I see my sister's hair before when she used to dye it, and it was gorgeous. So I'm hoping that they could do something like that for me today. I'm really hoping that they won't mess up my hair, because that's the end of it. That's just the end of me going to a salon. I had a photo reference to show to them, and then it just didn't end up the way I wanted it, because most of the salon, they don't want to commit to bleaching your hair so many times. They don't want to be responsible for the damage of your hair. So I still went. The hairdresser told me, you know, we'll figure it out, we'll do something with your hair. He said, why don't we dye your hair brown and then do some highlights. When he said highlights, I assume the highlights will be like super light, because it will look good against the browns. I said, yeah, you know what, yeah, go ahead, okay, we'll do that, let's do that. And then the finished product, it's not the way I wanted it to be. It's just super brassy. The highlight was super brassy, and it does change the look of my hair, but it wasn't what I expected it to be. So I wasn't happy with it. Plus the price of the salon visit, I wasn't happy. If you've been watching my channel for so long, you know that I don't go to the salon like ever. I cut my hair myself. I do hair changes myself. So going to the salon, I was very nervous, and I kinda expect to get something that below my expectation. Like, I kind of know that. So after that, I got it on a Saturday. I spent 4 hours in the salon. I went home, I told my husband I don't really like it, I want to redo it. So I decided after the salon visit, I decided to do it myself. The state of my hair is okay, so I decided to go do it myself. So that was Saturday. Sunday, I went into Sally's and grabbed some supplies, and then the girl told me also, why don't you just lighten up the highlights and use the developer and then a demi-permanent gel hair color. So she gave me a 7A demi-permanent hair color on a 30 volume developer. So this is the developer I used, mixed it with a demi-permanent gel hair color. I throw out the box, but it was this Dwella 7A, and she also gave me like a serum. It's very comparable to Olaplex. Mix it with the whole thing so that you won't get damaged that much. Went home, and then to find out that it's super hard to pick those highlights and do it yourself. So I'm like, you know, screw this, I'm just gonna bleach my whole head. So I used that bleach that I got. I only got one of these and one sachet of the Quick Blue bleaching powder. Mix it together. So as you could expect, it's not enough to do the whole head of my hair using only this amount of mixture. So I did bleach my whole head, and it didn't turn out, I didn't do anything. It does have like change at the crown of my head. So right after I do the bleach, I tone it down with a 7A Demi Permanent hair color. It didn't do much to my hair. It did change the crown of my head. It turned orange, but the bottom portion of my hair, it's still pretty much brown and dark, so it didn't really do anything. Those highlights got super light, but there are some like brassy orange, so it was just supposed to be for the highlights, but I decided to do all over it, so it didn't do much. So what I did, I settled for that for the Sunday. Then the next day, Monday, I went to Sally's again. Did grab 2 of this and 2 of this. So that's 2 portions of the bleach. I also grabbed a box dye from a drugstore. I got the L'Oreal Medium Ash Blonde box dye. This is the light ash brown that I use. I'm going to tell you about it later. But the brand of the first box dye that I used was L'Oreal the Medium Ash Blonde. I bleach it all the way up and then use the box dye after. It turned really orange, and then I tone it down with the box dye. It toned it down a little bit, but not a lot. It's still a little orange, and my whole head now is pretty much toned down orange at that point, but at least everything is lighting up. The bottom of my hair turned a little bit more of the reddish orange than like light orange, but the crown of my head right this here turned very light orange, because like up here is virgin hair. Virgin hair means like you haven't treated it, you haven't dyed it, you haven't done anything to it. But the bottom of my hair, I dyed it before, or I bleached it before, by the way, and then I just leave it like that, and then like eventually I dyed it black. So that's why it's a little stubborn to treat the bottom portion of my hair. But yeah, I get lighten up, but it's super orange. And when it dried out, it still looks a little darker at the bottom. So I gave my hair a break for a couple of days. I did some coconut oil treatment in between, just so I could revive some natural oils on my hair before bleaching it again. I waited Thursday. So I was planning to do another bleaching on a Thursday. So I did grab a big 30, so this time I'm using, the whole time I'm using 30 volume developer cream, and I grabbed 2 more of this, the Quick Blue bleaching powder. So I grabbed the big bottle, so it says for 1 pack of the Quick Blue, mixed it with 4 fluid ounces developer. So what I did, I grabbed a big bottle because I'm going to use it later on anyway. So what I did, take 2 of this portion, pour it here, and then mixed it with the 2 package of the bleach. So I decided I'm gonna go bleach the portion, the bottom portion of my hair again, and then bleach the whole thing together. It will balance out the crown of my head if I do that. So that's what I did. It turned super light orange on my head, and then it does lighten up the bottom portion of my hair, but it turned like really orange, like super crazy orange. Instead of using the medium ash blonde, I used the light ash blonde Blonde from L'Oreal. After applying the light ash blonde, it toned it down a little bit. If I bleach it, it's just gonna go back to like bright orange, and then I'm gonna tone it down again, and it's not gonna help. So what I decided to do, I'm gonna take a break from bleaching my hair. What I'm gonna do after bleaching and toning it, because this light ash blonde did tone it down a little bit, but it's not as toned as I wanted it to be. So I went back to Sally's. I grabbed the Color Charm, the Wella Color Charm. This is the permanent gel hair color in 8A, and I grabbed the 20 volume developer. So I used that together. My hair didn't get like saturate like the whole thing, but it did cover my whole head, which is good. So after toning it with this, it did tone down such gorgeously. So this is the finish color after 4 bleaching and how many toning? 1, 2, 3, 4 toning, and then the final, the 5th toning that I did is this, and it's still not the shade that I want it to be. I want to go a little lighter. As you can see here at the back, it's really hard to do my back because I can't see it, so I just like eyeball it. But you could see here it's still a little orange, but it's not as bright orange as before. It's totally toned down, and it's more of like reddish orange. But you could notice here at the bottom layer of my hair, it's totally light, especially on this side right here. You can't really see it on the camera. The camera don't do justice of this color, but I really like how it looks. It's more of like an orangey ash blonde right now at the top, and at the bottom there's some yellowish ash blonde color in there. So I decided to just leave it like this for now. Like, I don't mind the color. I kind of like the color. It's a little toned down orange. I'm gonna give my hair a little break. I think I'm gonna do it in a month or so, do bleaching again and then tone it down. But I noticed toning your hair using the Wella Color Charm permanent hair gel color mixed with the developer is way better than using the box dye. Okay, it really depends on the type of your hair. If your hair is a little thinner and finer, then you could probably get away with this. But this one, I think it's a little cheaper than this one anyways. This one comes up to like $17, and this one mixed with this one, it's a little cheaper. I don't remember the price of this, but definitely cheaper than the box dye. And it toned down my hair really nice compared to the box dye. So the tips that I could give you guys, if you want to go lighter, and if you want to do it at home, if you want to do bleaching, please consider the state of your hair. See if your hair is healthy enough to handle bleaching. My hair is I kind of like the damaged state of my hair, because my hair was so oily. If I wash my hair today, tomorrow my hair, like my old hair, will get super oily, and I can't even like style it. This one, it's on the drier side, but not too dry. It has a lot of volume. Like, my hair looks so thick. Consider the state of your hair. Be very careful using bleach at home. This one, I recommend. This one is really good. This is the Quick Blue bleaching powder. I mixed it. Start with low level of developer. If you are new to bleaching and you haven't bleached your hair before, start with 20 developer. Keep it for like 30 minutes, but you have to check every 5-10 minutes and see how your hair is reacting to the bleach. Please be very careful. And they said don't ever use the 30 or 40 cream developer at home if you haven't done that before, because it does damage your hair and you don't want that. So start with 20. If you have a very coarse hair like mine, 20. You could probably use up to the 30 developer, but start with 20 and see how your hair react. You could definitely do a re-bleaching with the 30 like later on if you feel like your hair needs more a stronger developer. Definitely do your research, watch a lot of YouTube tutorials online, and research of what you have to do, what developer to use, what toner to use, and what's, you know, experiment it. I did experiment with my hair because it if you watch like a tutorial on YouTube, it doesn't, you won't have the same result like as the other person, because your hair might be in a different state, your hair might be of a different color initially. So there are a lot of things to consider when you want to lighten your hair from a very dark state initially. So do your research and yeah, experiment and do it gradually. You can't just go from very dark brunette to like platinum blonde. It will you have to do it gradually, and you have to do a lot of bleaching process. So yeah, that is all for this video. I hope you guys like it, and I hope it's helpful to you guys. And yes, so that is my hair transformation journey. It's not done yet. I'm gonna go a little light in a month or two, and I still have to do my roots in a couple of weeks. And yeah, I will definitely give you guys an update. This is all for now. I hope you guys like it. Give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you on my next one. Bye!